Hustlers with Fatima Zakaria.
I recently met a fashion designer whose attention to detail does not stop at the stitches. It's also in the beautiful packaging that wraps it all together. You're about to hear her remarkable story. Hi, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Campus Hustlers, your weekly dose of entrepreneurial spirit unfiltered. I'm your host, Fatima Zakaria. I'm an entrepreneur, a corporate event anchor, a voiceover artist, and of course, I am a podcaster. Joining me on today's podcast is Rahima Lawal of Rahima Clothier. She is a 400 level student of computer science education at Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University, Lapai, Niger State. Rahima is a talented fashion designer who specializes in modest wear, crafting beautiful jilbabs, khimars, bespoke dresses, and lovely tote bags. But then, her creativity does not stop there. She's also a dedicated YouTuber where she shares video tutorials teaching her audience how to cut and sew various stylish pieces. Join us as we explore Rahima's inspiring journey, balancing student life with entrepreneurship and her passion for fashion and education. Hi Rahima, it's good to have you on the podcast.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
I hope you bring all your energy to my podcast today.
Yes.
I know you're a woman full of a whole lot of energy.
Thank you.
Rahima, what inspired you to pursue fashion design and how did you get started?
Okay, I started to learn fashion designing in 2020. Yeah, after I finished my NCE program. Actually, I didn't want to stay at home doing nothing, so I decided to go learn tailoring. So after I learned for 2 years, and after that, I decided to stay on my own and started sewing. I started sewing for my sisters, I started sewing for myself, for my neighbors, and I decided to start putting my work out on social media.
Wow. So you learned for 2 years?
Yes.
That's interesting. So what prompted you to start sharing your sewing skills on YouTube?
That YouTube aspect. Actually, my first video was uploaded by my sister. It was not planned actually. She has been disturbing me that Rahima, start a YouTube channel. I was like, hey, I can't. I'm scared. What if they don't understand what I'm teaching? How am I going to go about it? And I made a video one day and I posted the video on TikTok, and the video went well on TikTok, and that day she just collected my phone and posted it on YouTube, and that was how it started, and the video went well on YouTube. Up to now, it's my highest viewed video on YouTube, and that was how the ginger started. Then I started to upload more, and it has been an amazing journey since then.
Wow, that's lovely. A shout out to your sister, please. What's her name? Let's give her a shout out.
Her name is Rafia.
Rafia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting Rahima out there. How do you think your YouTube channel has impacted your business and your personal brand?
Okay, concerning the YouTube channel, it has made me want to learn more, because I realized that when you have a YouTube channel, there are people looking up to you. So it has made me want to learn more. Yeah. So I'll be able to share more knowledge out there to people.
Yeah, we are saying that sometimes even if you post something, people will drop comments that will make you want to learn more.
Exactly.
So how do you balance your academic responsibilities with running a business?
To be honest, I don't do my business in school.
Okay.
I only do it when I'm at home during the holidays. Yes.
Wow. So when it's holiday, you do your business. When you are in school, you focus. But is it that you feel you cannot join both, or why?
I have so many reasons. First, the local government my school is located in is still a developing area, and also I have an industrial machine. I don't have the manual one. And I stay in the school hostel. Like in my school, the school hostel is more preferably than off campus. So I can't take my machine to school. So that's another reason again. So I just tell some of my classmates about my business. Those that want to patronize me, they will. Then like they can give me some fabric. I'll bring it home during the holidays, and when we resume back, I'll give it back to them.
Okay, so what are some of the challenges you faced in the industry or currently facing?
Okay, I'll say electricity. That's it, electricity.
Electricity is the major challenge you're facing.
Yes.
But how have you been coping? Is it that you have another strategy?
Yes, okay. I have an industrial machine, so without electricity, I can't even do anything. So whenever I have urgent work, I'll go to my friend's place. My friend that has a manual machine to sew. Or sometimes when the work is too much, I'll just reject the work.
Wow. So, any success stories so far?
Okay, getting monetized on my YouTube channel.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And also the fact that people are watching me, like there are people looking up to me.
Wow.
And also trying to make name for myself in the industry.
Alright, so future vision, where do you see yourself in the next 4 years? Where do you see Rahima in the next 4 years?
In the next 4 years, I see myself in my space, a very big, huge space. With so many workers, apprentices. Yes.
So you don't want to work with third degree?
No, I don't.
You don't want to work with third degree?
I don't.
Wow. Okay, I'll ask why. Let's just keep it like that. Rahima don't want to work with her degree.
Yes.
Alright, Rahima, what lessons have you learned so far?
Okay, I'll say try to be yourself. Don't try to see your competitors as enemies. You should try to learn from them. You can get ideas and inspiration from them. The sky is big enough for everybody.
So one thing I picked from what you just said is learn from your competitors. You should not see them as your enemies.
Exactly.
That is such a great advice, Rahima.
Thank you.
So what tips would you share with somebody in fashion industry or entrepreneurs as a whole?
Okay, I'll say whatever business you want to venture into, make sure you put yourself on the social media. Don't focus on your neighborhood. Make sure you put yourself out there on the social media. You don't know who is watching. And also master your craft. Whatever niche you want to venture into, make sure you have mastery, knowledge of it.
Okay.
And also products, photography. Make sure you take very clear pictures of your product. Very, very important.
I pick that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alright. Now, quickly before we move into the second segment of the podcast, where can listeners find you?
Okay, you can find me on my business page on Facebook, Rahima Clothier, and also my personal page, Lawal, and also on my YouTube channel, Rahima Clothier.
Okay, I will definitely subscribe to your YouTube channel so I can come and learn.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. Thank you.
Promise. Okay, listeners, now that we've explored Rahima's inspiring journey as a student and a fashion designer, let's move to the second segment of the podcast. We are going to talk about the finishing touch that brings a brand to life: product packaging. Packaging, they say, is more than just wrapping up a product. It's an art form, a brand statement, and a customer's first touch point. Before Rahima go ahead and share with us her approach to product packaging and how it enhances her customer's experience, I have a message for you on packaging. Product packaging is more than just covering a product. It's the first thing customers see and what protects the product from damage. Good packaging can make your product stand out and leave a lasting impression. Now, you may be wondering, why does packaging matters? 1. First impression. Packaging is the first thing customers notice. It can attract attention and convince them to buy. Think of packaging like your product's clothing. It helps it look appealing. 2. Brand message. The colors, design, and text on your packaging communicates what your brand stands for. If you are eco-friendly, your packaging can reflect that by using recyclable materials. 3. Functionality. Packaging should be easy to open, carry, and store. Customers prefer products that are not just beautiful, but also practical. And that brings us to packaging types. Choose packaging that fits your product. Food needs packaging that keeps it fresh. Fragile items need protection, and luxury products often come in elegant boxes. Quickly, let's talk about how packaging impacts sales. Good packaging can increase your sales. When your product looks good and stands out, customers are more likely to choose it. If it's easy to use, they will come back for more. Here are 3 quick tips that may be helpful. 1. Make your packaging simple and clean. 2. Make sure it's easy to handle and practical for your customers. 3. Be creative. Don't be afraid to stand out. In conclusion, packaging isn't just about wrapping. It's about communicating value and making your product memorable. With the right packaging, you can attract more buyers and build your brand's reputation.
Alright, Rahima, our listeners are likely curious about the details that set your product apart. One crucial aspect is packaging, which I know. Can you share your approach to product packaging and how it enhances the customer's experience?
Okay, so products packaging differentiates you from your competitors, and also it attracts customers. Another way of getting customers, it makes people to identify your product easily. Like whenever they see this package, they'll know that this particular one is from you.
Okay.
And also I say that it protects your product. Like maybe you are delivering your product to another place, to another state or another country. A way of protecting it as well.
I get that.
So, have you ever received a feedback from customers on packaging?
Yes, I have.
Okay, share it with us.
Okay, let me just say one of it. Like I don't know what it's called. This part, like this tag that is usually attached to the clothes after you finish sewing it, before you pack it, before folding it.
Okay.
So I think I put it one time on my client's clothes, and she messaged me. I'll be like, "Wow, this is nice. This is lovely. I like it." And I added my Instagram page, my handles, and my phone number as well. People can get you, like people will be able to locate you easily with it. I should keep it up. That was it.
So Rahima, a lot of people now, the reason why they don't really pay attention to packaging is they feel it's expensive. So how do you decide how much to spend on packaging, and what factors do you consider?
Okay, if you want to charge your clients, you should add the price of the packaging to it.
Okay.
That's why they say not everybody is your customer. So if you try to add the price of the packaging to it.
Okay. For you now, is it that those your customers, did you package your things same way, or you look at it, this one she has money, this one she don't have money? Is that how you do? Or
okay, when I'm making clothes for my neighbors, like my people in my neighborhood, I don't really package it.
Okay.
I don't really package it because one, some of them don't even see the need. They'll just like, what is this? They'll just tear it. Like, they don't, some of them don't even like, they don't even appreciate. So I don't package in that aspect. I don't do packaging. Like, it's not I don't package it, but there's different than when I'm making dress for people outside, like people I don't even know, strangers that became my clients. So I package it very well.
have you ever explored alternative packaging options to reduce costs?
Yes.
Like what?
Like for example now, like a nylon. I just getting just a white nylon without that is not customized with a brand. Exactly.
So
that's
you don't like the feedback you get when you use it, then you started using customized. Or till now, there are people you still use the non-customized one for, and there are people you use your customized one for.
Yes, there are people I still use the non-customized one for, and there are people I use the customized one for.
I get you right. Those you use the customized ones for are the ones that are not your neighbors.
Yes, like my real target audience.
Yeah, you use customized one for them.
Exactly.
I get that. Rahima, it has been an amazing time with you.
Thank you.
So I appreciate. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast. But before we go, I would love to ask you one question. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
So Rahima, if you could collaborate with any designer or brand, who would it be?
There are so many.
Oh yeah, now tell us one.
Okay, just one.
Yes.
Okay, just one. I'll say Created by Miriam.
Okay, that's her name. Created by Miriam.
Yes, Created by Miriam.
Why?
Okay, she's not a fashion designer. I think she sells tote bags. She sells so different things. So, and also a style of dressing is what I'm into.
Okay.
Like she wears khimars, abaya. So I would love to collaborate with her. And I know my target audience will also be on her page.
Interesting. So we don't know. Who knows? Maybe created by Miriam is listening. People are, oh, I don't mind. Who knows? We never know where the podcast is going to reach.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Rahima, like I said, it has been an amazing time with you. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. All right, hustlers, that's all we have for today. I hope this episode ignites your entrepreneurial fire. Rate and review this podcast using the hashtag Campus Hustlers on all social media platforms. If you're yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button now. Until next week, stay hungry, stay focused, and keep hustling. Bye-bye.
Campus Hustlers with Fatima Zakaria.